how are you? My name is Shay. I'm a realtor out of Houston, and today we will be talking about everything you need to know when buying your first house. Before we do anything, we want to check your credit score. You need at least a 580 to get approved for a mortgage loan. Second thing I would suggest is to make sure you filed your taxes for the past 2 years. You're going to need those W-2s to prove income. The next thing you have to do when buying your first home is get a realtor. So we specialize in all things real estate. You don't have to burden yourselves with figuring out what lender to go to or figuring out which areas are going to appreciate or any of these things, because we do this all day, every day. It's our job. So just get a realtor. Don't burden yourself. And the next thing we do is connect you with a lender. So as a realtor, we have so many different lenders. What we would do is assess your specific situation and connect you with the appropriate lender, the lender that best suits your needs. And now it is time to run your credit, okay? This is when it gets real, all right? With the lender, you will put in the credit application, right? And so once you put in the credit application, you would submit all required docs. Soon after, the lender will let you know exactly what loans you qualify for and how much you are qualified for. I won't go too much into detail about the mortgages. What I will say is you need at least a 580 to qualify for a mortgage loan. All right, so now we're done with the lender. We finally know how much we're approved for. We know which loans we're approved for. We know how much we're going to put down. We know what price points we need to be looking in. So now we're looking for an area. You want to make sure when you're looking for the area that the area is appreciating. So this means that you want to make sure that the homes are steadily increasing. The neighborhood isn't going down in value, it's steadily increasing. Things you could ask your realtor to kind of see what direction the neighborhood is going in is, number one, what has the home values done in the past 3 years? Have the home values went up or have they went down? Are the homes over here more expensive or are they cheaper than they were 3 years ago? Okay. The second thing you could ask is, what are the upcoming developments, if any, in this neighborhood? Or what is the city planning for this particular neighborhood? Now we found the area, we found the house we can't live without, we're so in love, I need this, right? So next part, we're going to put in an offer. So one thing I didn't know when I first started real estate is the offer is actually a contract. So it's not just like a form or letter. It's actually a contract. That blew my mind. It's a contract stating the terms of what will happen from this point moving forward. So I'm not going to go too much into detail as far as the offer goes. I'll show you guys what that contract looks like and what that consists of later this week. But what I would say that I feel is very important is that once you put in that offer, time is of the essence, right? So you have 48 hours to turn in your earnest money. Earnest money is just a show of, you know, hey, Mr. Seller Man, I'm serious about this. I really want your house. Here is, 1% of the sales price to show you exactly that I am so serious. But don't worry, earnest money goes towards your down payment. Something else that I think is very, very important, especially for first-time home buyers, is I know sometimes you can get nervous, like, oh my God, what if the whole house is broke, right? So I just put in an offer on a broke house. Well, how am I going to get my earnest money back? Don't worry about buying a broke house, all right? Okay, so in the offer, there is a thing called an option period. So on average, the option period costs $25 a day. On average, you would have 7 days, right? And so you have 7 days to get this house inspected for anything that could possibly be wrong. So within those 7 days, you get this inspection report and everything is broke, the ceilings is caving in, just all kinds of craziness, then you do have the option to terminate this contract and receive your earnest money back, right? So don't worry about that. And the last thing that I feel like all first-time home buyers should know is it takes about 21 days to close, right? And on closing, you need to bring your down payment plus closing costs. So closing costs typically cost around 3.5% of the actual sales price of the home, right? Okay, perfect. Remember earlier you turned in earnest money to show him how serious you are? Yeah, you can deduct that from your closing costs. I do hope that this video was helpful for you guys. My name is Shay. I'm a realtor out in Houston. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm always available to help. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.